This is the Boston Celtics newsfeed for Tuesday, May 14th, 2019. Reporting from Boston, Massachusetts, I am Mike Walsh for CLNS Media, the leading online provider of audio-video coverage for the NBA's winningest franchise. Get your scratchers and ping pong balls ready, folks. NBA Draft Lottery Day has arrived. The lottery will air tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on ESPN, ahead of Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals between Golden State and Portland. As Nick Cherico touched on yesterday on the Boston Celtics newsfeed, despite the Celtics not having one of the league's 14 worst records this season, there's still a lot of interest in Boston about how things churn out this evening in Chicago. First, though, a rundown on all the changes to the lottery this year. The biggest difference this season is that no individual team has that 1 in 4 chance of taking home the top prize, obviously projected to be Duke's Zion Williamson. Instead, the bottom 3 teams all have matching 14% chances to win the number 1 pick. Those 3 teams are the New York Knicks, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Phoenix Suns. The Knicks, at 17 wins, were the worst team in the NBA, meaning they will pick no lower than 5th. The next team in the mix is Chicago, with a 12.5% chance at number 1, followed by Atlanta at 10.5%, Washington at 9%, and then New Orleans, Memphis, and Dallas, all with 6% chance. Minnesota with 3%, the Lakers with 2%, and finally Charlotte, Miami, and Sacramento each have 1%. The importance for Boston here, though, is through past trades. First, the Memphis pick, which stems from a 2015 Jeff Green trade. Boston gets the Grizzlies selection if it lands at number 9 or worse. Memphis is technically the 8th team in the lottery, so it is slightly more likely than not that they will keep their own pick. However, Mike Zarin of the Celtics told NBA.com that there is around a 43% chance that Memphis is pushed to 9 or lower, which would give Boston another first-round pick. If Memphis keeps its pick, we'll do this all again next year, with the projections dropping from 8 to 6. And if nothing conveys next summer, then in 2021, the pick is Boston's regardless of where it lands. Next up is the Sacramento and Philadelphia question. Go back with me to the swap of top 3 picks in 2017. The Celtics picked up another asset in addition to Jason Tatum for the Markelle Fultz swap, and that is the first-round pick of the Sacramento Kings this year. The Kings narrowly missed a playoff spot, though, which puts them at number 14 in the lottery. Therefore, they have just a 1% chance of moving all the way to number 1. However, even if that did happen, Philadelphia's own protections kick in and the Sixers get the top pick. Again, only 1% chance of that happening. However, if the pick leapfrogs into the 2, 3, or 4 slots, of which there is a maybe 5% chance, Boston gets the pick. So Boston could have 2, 3, or 4, but the Celtics also own it if none of that happens and the Kings stay at number 14, of which obviously there is a 95% chance. The Celtics also own the Clippers' number 20 pick this year, along with their own selections at number 22 and 51. None of those are a part of tonight's lottery, though, so you don't have to worry about them. Finally, Celtics president Rich Gotham will be the one on the dais tonight as the team's representative. Excited to say today's newsfeed is brought to you by LinkedIn Jobs. You know LinkedIn, chances are it's helped you get noticed for a job in the past. It's certainly helped me personally a lot in my career. And if your company's looking to hire now for a new position, and like the rest of us, you just don't have time to wade through the countless resumes, letters, emails, references, turn to LinkedIn Jobs. You can post your job today at linkedin.com/garden and get $50 off your first job posting. Customers rate LinkedIn Jobs number 1 in delivering quality hires. Take the guesswork and the busy work out of hiring. You've got enough on your plate. That's linkedin.com/garden. Terms and conditions apply. In other Celtics news, Terry Rozier had some stuff to get off his chest this morning on ESPN's First Take program. Rozier went in on how he sacrificed his own talent and minutes this past year and how difficult it was to play with Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward. He also said that if Danny Ainge and the Celtics were to try and bring this whole roster back next year, he would not be a part of it. Finally, the conference finals are upon us as well, with Portland at Golden State tonight, where Kevin Durant remains out. The East Finals will begin tomorrow, with Toronto visiting Milwaukee. The Warriors are listed as 7.5-point favorites tonight, while the early line on Game 1 in the East is Milwaukee -6. Head over to betonline.ag or go to clnsmedia.com/win. There you can get 50% cash back on your first deposit. I recommend betonline.ag. Use the promo code CLNS50 or go to clnsmedia.com/win. Get 50% cash back. Check us out on clnsmedia.com. Follow along on Twitter to @CelticsCLNS on Twitter. Check in with the YouTube page, youtube.com/CLNSmedia. New episodes of the Garden Report are there. Until next time, for the CLNS Media Network, this has been Mike Walsh.